facing the highest tariff levies among the BRICS nations at 50% each. However, Brazil is at a lesser disadvantage since United States runs a trade surplus with the country. Indian and Brazilian officials also confirmed yesterday that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Brazilian President Lula spoke over phone. Ratings agency Moody's has warned the US tariffs to the tune of 50% may hurt India's manufacturing sector. It has also warned that any decision to curtail imports of Russian oil could be disruptive to economic growth as well. Parikshit Luthra joins us now. Parikshit, Moody's raising the red flag for India over US tariffs.
The wider tariff gap compared with APAC economies would hurt India's manufacturing sector. That's the latest analysis coming in from Moody's. The ratings agency says that a 50% tariff rate will widen the gap between India and other economies in Asia-Pacific with 15 to 20% rates. Going forward, India's response and outcome of talks will determine the impact on India's growth, inflation and external position. Moody's experts have noted that India's purchase of Russian oil at below global prices has helped insulate inflation from global commodity price movements, and future purchases of Russian oil at 50% tariffs would slow down real GDP growth in FY26 by 0.3% from current forecast of 6.3%. Also, a larger oil import bill on account of non-Russian oil purchases would widen the current account deficit, and weaker tariff competitiveness will undermine investment flows to India. However, Moody's expects India to continue focusing on gradual fiscal and debt consolidation. However, India continues to negotiate with key allies and nations including Russia, Brazil and China. NSA Ajit Doval was in Russia this week and he called on President Putin. PM Modi is going to China later this month for the SCO summit. Just yesterday, President Lula dialed Prime Minister Modi amidst the tariff storm. Both Brazil and India are staring at 50% tariffs. Both leaders agreed to defend multilateralism. President Lula and Prime Minister Modi discussed ways to deal with unilateral tariffs and also discussed closer integration in current challenging environment.
All right, thank you, Parikshit, for that. Moving on.